Good afternoon, everybody. Today is March 25th, 2026. Today our lecture is Vipassanā Purification, Panya about the wisdom, Part 34. Before starting the lecture, we pay respect to the Buddha, say Namo Tassa in 3 times, please. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Thank you very much for your watching. So we are continue learning about the 22 kind of faculty, Indriya. So here the explaining the meaning of Indriya. The meaning of Indriya, how you understand. So Pali continue explaining Bhagava he more detail explaining Samma Sambuddho, self-enlightened, Samma Sambuddho. Samma Sambuddho is a self-enlightened. Bhagava, Buddha. Bhagava is a Buddha. Buddha is Paramesariya Bhavato. Paramesariya is a Parama Aisariya. Two words combined here. Parama plus Aisariya, Paramesariya. Paramesariya is a Parama plus Aisariya. Parama is supreme. Aisariya is the Lord or ruler. So the Buddha is supreme ruler. Because the Buddha know everything, Buddha understand everything. That's why I say like this. Buddha is not creator, but Buddha is kind of the ruler for the understanding Dharma. So that's why Indo means Indo means Buddha name. We can call Buddhas in different way. Indo. So Indo is a ruler. Ruler is many different kind of ruler in the country, for human being, for celestial being. So the Saka is Indo. Saka also Indo. We can call Indo the ruler of the celestial being, Saka. So Indo is so many different kind of ruler. So Buddha is also Indo because Buddha is a ruler for understanding the Dharma. That's why we have to understand. So the best, the supreme, Parama Aisariya Bhavato. Buddha is the best or supreme ruler for understanding Dharma. That's why we can call the Buddha is Indo. So Indo is so many different meaning we have here explained. More detail explained. Yeah. And Kusala Kusalancha. Kusala Kusala Akusala. Combine two here. Kusala wholesome, Agusala and wholesome. kusala, kusalencha, wholesome and unwholesome also. Karma is a karma, action. Kamesu in the karma action, various kind of action, kasachi. Kasachi meaning is someone, kasachi. Isriya bhavato, Isriya abhavato. Isriya bhavato. Here Isriya means Isriya abhavato. Isriya is a ruler, abhavato is there's not ruler. So Isriya bhavato means there's no ruler. Someone, the meaning is someone can control the karma action. There's no ruler for the karma, isn't it? Karma is their own function. Karma is, Mother Nature. We can say in Pali, Karma Niyama, the law of karma. The law of karma is nobody create, nobody order, nobody something doing for karma. So karma is kind of law, kind of natural law. That's why. That's why in karma also we can call Indo. So Buddha also we can call Indo, and then karma also we can call Indo because karma is kusala, akusala, wholesome, unwholesome karma. So those karmas, nobody make as a ruler for the karma. So that's why the karma is supreme ruler. Karma is karma is the ruler also. We can call Indo. Okay. Denevata. Denewa ita. Denevata is a denewa plus ita. So denewa, because of these two reasons, Buddha is we can call Indo, and karma is we can call Indo. Tawa first. Kama sanjanitani. Kama sanjanitani. Kama plus san plus janita. So kama produce. Kama sanjanitani means kama produced by kama. The meaning. Kama sanjanitani produced by kama. Indriyani. Indriyani is here faculty, Indriya, Chakundriya. Because of our eye is because of karma, we get. Our ear, our nose, our tongue, our body. Because of karma. Because of karma produced, the wholesome karma produced as a human being, various kind of indriya, eye faculty, ear faculty, nose faculty, like this. So, indriya the eye faculty, etc., various kind of faculty. Kusala karma. Kusala and akusala, wholesome and unwholesome. Kusala, akusala karma, so the karma, wholesome karma and unwholesome karma, only Gandhi. Only Gandhi is make us know. Make us know means karma make us know because of various kind of indriya, various kind of faculty, eye faculty, etc., etc. What we get in this life is because of karma. Without karma, some person, they when they born, they have no eyes faculty, blind, born as a blind. That person karma is for eye faculty, no karma. And we karma show like this. So that person has no karma for eye faculty. Some person is deaf, no hearing. So at that, so many different human being, but so many different kind of because of different karma we already make in the previous life. So that's why result karma result is different. So like this, kusala wholesome karma, akusala unwholesome karma is show us the karma produced these different kind of faculty. For example, eye faculty, ear faculty, nose faculty, tongue faculty, body faculty, etc. So many kind. Here display is 22 kind, isn't it? 22 kind of faculty. Okay. And then Dena cha. Dena is the karma refer to the karma, kusala karma, akusala karma. Dena mean Dena is refer to that. So the name we can call a door that kusala karma and akusala karma, what we call a door. Sitani. Sitani. Satani is create. Yeah, create. Nobody create. Karma create those kind of faculty. Eye faculty, ear faculty, nose faculty is God is not create those things. Only karma. According to the Buddha view, Buddha's view is Buddha not those faculty are not produced by the creator. Just if you want creator, your own karma is your creator. The Buddha say like this. If you want creator, your own karma is your creator. That's what Buddha say. So yeah, Satan is a make complete to get those kind of faculty. Huh? Satan is create. And then Eda Lingatina. Oh, Eda and Linga. Eda Lingatina is the karma. Karma also the here Eda means karma. Okay. So Eda Lingatina here Eda is we call Eda, but this is karma. Linga is show Lingatena because of the mm, the nature. Huh? Edas Sitena cha. Sitena cha. So Sitena is the we call Eda the karma kusala karma akusala karma is create. That's why we call and those indriya faculty, translated in English of faculty, but Pali indriya is those the meaning, because the karma, kusala karma, wholesome karma, akusala karma, and wholesome karma produce or create or show us they make those various kind of indriya faculty, eye faculty, etc. Yeah, for different human being. We are all human being, but some human being they don't have a eye faculty, for example. So we have to understand. Some person complain why I don't have a eye faculty. The other person is eye faculty. Why I don't have eye faculty? They don't, because they don't understand the nature of karma, law of karma. That's why some person complain like this, because they think the God create. So they blame. They cannot blame to the God. So they they make uh who okay. So sabbaniwa. Sabbaniwa. Sabbaniwa means all. Sabba is all. Ewa is only. All only sabbaniwa. E panedani pana edani. Pana is here no meaning. Edani is referred to those 22 faculty. Huh? Last week we learned 22 faculty. So edani is a refer to those 22 kind of faculty. Bhagavata, Buddha, Yathabhutato. Yathabhutato is in reality. In reality, Pakasidani. Pakasidani is talk or explain. Talk or explain. That's because very important. If Buddha didn't explain 22 kind of faculty, yes, we 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 don't understand really what happens. And we are all human beings same, but there's some person they are blind, some person they some kind of deficiency. So we cannot explain, we cannot understand the solution. But Buddha explained, because of that, because of this, the kind of faculty is produced by the various kind of kusala karma, akusala karma, wholesome karma, unwholesome karma, what you already make in the previous life. So that's why in this life you get that kind of result. So Buddha cause and result, that kind of nature explaining. So Abhisambuddhani chati. Abhisambuddhani. Abhisambuddha is a special knowing. Buddha has a Savinyutta Jnana, special knowing. Abhisambuddha is a special knowing, meaning is a Savinyutta, omniscient wisdom. Abhisambuddha. Buddha know himself by the omniscient wisdom. It is like this. Inda Desitatena. Inda is a here. Inda is a Buddha. We call Inda who is the Buddha, Desita is explain or talk. Because of Buddha explain, and then Inda Data Tathena Cha. Ada Data Thena Cha. Ada is here, Ada also Buddha. The Buddha, what we call Inda here, Data is seeing. Buddha seeing. Buddha seeing those kind of things. 22 kind of faculty we call Indriyani faculty. Okay. And then Dininewa Bhagavada Munindina. Munindina is first translate. Muni. Muni and Ada is combined here. Munindina. So Buddha, another Buddha name is Muni, isn't it? So Muni Indina is the Buddha is the best Muni, the best Muni, supreme Muni. That's why Muni Indina. Tiniwa Bhagavata. Tiniwa Bhagavata is that what we call indoor. Bhagavata is a Buddha. Kanichi. Kanichi is a sun faculty. Kanichi, sun faculty. Gochara Sevanaya. Gochara is the object. Sevana is Sevana is take as an object. San Indriya is a Buddha, take as an object. Kanichi, some faculty. Bhavana Sevanaya. Bhavana is a meditation. Bhavana. Bhavana Sevanaya. Buddha practice meditation and Buddha knowing those kind of indriya. You know, Gochara Sivana is the visible object, Rupa, kind of the object is directly seen, but some are only bhavana, like female, femininity, faculty, Aitindriya, Purisindriya. So like this with the meditation, understanding. So that's one, two kind. Kenichi, Gochara Sivanaya. Some Indriyani understand by using as an object. Kanichi, some Indriya faculty is Bhavana Sivanaya by practice meditation. Sevitanidi. Sevitani is a Buddha. Sevita is a Buddha practice. Buddha practice like this. It is like this. Inda Yuk Eda Jutatena Pi. Eda Jutatena. So Eda is here the Buddha. We call the Buddha as a Eda. Jutatena is a Gochara and Bhavana. Because of that meaning, Indriyani, we call those faculty as Indriya. Okay, so the Pali here, English translation is the Buddha fully enlightened, self-enlightened is a ruler, Inda, because of supreme lordship for the understanding Dharma. So it's, and also it's karma. You know, karma is profitable or wholesome, unprofitable or unwholesome karma. For no one has a lordship over those kind of karma, wholesome karma or unwholesome karma. So here the faculty indriya which are created by the karma. Nobody create, only karma create those faculty. So the faculty are the mark of the wholesome, profitable, and unwholesome, unprofitable karma. And since they are prepared by it, they are faculty in the sense of the being or the command of the ruler, and in the sense of having been prepared by the ruler. So that's why wholesome karma and unwholesome karma is we can call Indo. But since they have also been correctly made evidence and disclosed by the Buddha, they are all faculty in sense of being taught by the ruler, who it is the Buddha we call Inda, and in sense of the seen by the ruler, who the Buddha. And since some of them were cultivated by the Buddha, the ruler of the sick, in his cultivation of the domain means the range of the object, and then some in his cultivation of the development. Development is a meditation. Here they translate development, but this is not just development. Development meaning here is a meditation. Their faculty in the sense of being fostered by the ruler. That's why we call those things, those faculty. Okay. Okay, so the Pali continues explaining Apicca. Furthermore, Adi Picca Sankadena. Adi Picca Sankadena is Sankadena is we call Adi Picca is the predominant what we call Aisariyatenabi. Aisariya is the lokshit, the meaning of lokshit. Etani, those 22 kind of faculty are Indriyani, we call faculty. Okay, and the Chakku Vinyana Di Pavati Yang He. So it is true. Chakku Vinyana Di Pavati Yang. Chakku Vinyana is eye, consciousness, Adi, etc., etc. Pavati is happening. So eye consciousness, etc., etc. happening. Eye consciousness, ear consciousness, no consciousness. tongue consciousness, body consciousness, like this. Chakadina, chakha is chakhu adina, chakhu is eye, etc., etc. Eye, etc., etc., meaning eye, ear, nose, tongue, body. Sade together. Sade. No sade. Say down. Sorry. So say down adipachan. Say down is a later translate. Adipachan. Adipachan is the predominant. Say down is finish. Tasme is in those Chako, etc., etc. Tasme is referred to the eye, etc., etc. Take care. Take care is very. Take care is a very powerful, very keen, very strong, very power is very strong. The meaning. Take care. Take care. Take care because of the very strongly. I is very powerful at the time. I consciousness also very powerful, isn't it? Because I consciousness is depend on the I. So I is very powerful at the time. I consciousness also very powerful. So the kata is the I consciousness is very powerful because of that. And the mandija, when the I, etc., is Monday is very slow, power is very low, power is very low, power is not good for the I, etc., etc. So I consciousness, etc., mandata is very power is very low. So it is like this. The Adipatya is the predominant. Predominant is Satan, finish or complete. That means it's depend on the I, etc., etc. I consciousness. When the I is very powerful, I consciousness also powerful. When the I is not very powerful, I consciousness also not very powerful. So that's why I is the predominant, isn't it? Predominant activity. Adhipati, predominant, Satan, complete. That meaning is a complete. So we have to understand like this, that Indriya. Okay? So again, this explanation is Tawata, Tawa, Eta. Tawa first, Tawa first, Eta, and that faculty, Atado. Atado is according to the meaning, we need chayo exposition. Okay, so Indriya meaning right now we have to understand like this. The meaning of Indriya is like this. The Buddha explained. The Pali English translation is furthermore, their faculty, rulership in the sense of the lordship called predominant adipatya. For the predominance of the I is implied in the occurrence of the I consciousness, etc., because of the I consciousness calmness when the I is calm, And then slowness when I is slow. So this is a first exposition as to the meaning. Okay. And then we go to the next one. Next one is Pali continue explaining Lakhanadi. Lakhanadi hiti. Lakhanadi, Lakhana characteristic, etc. etc. It the meaning is Lakhana Rasa Pachupatana. Lakhana is a characteristic, Rasa is a function, Pachupatana is a manifestation. Vipassanā. Abhidhamma is a proximate cause. Pratani hibi. With the characteristic, with the function, with the manifestation, with the proximate cause, also chakadina, I, etc., etc. Vinachyan, exposition, vijaniya should be known. Atado, the atado is atho is meaning, vijaniya, sorry. Atho is first. Atho meaning vijaniya should be known. Because here is no need because already explained those things. So Tanicca, those Tani is referred to the Lakhana, etc. etc. Lakhana characteristic, rasa function, Pichupatana manifestation, and Badatana proximate cause. So those things Tanicca, Nesan for those I, etc., etc. Chakha, Lakhanadini, characteristic, etc., etc. Khanda Nese, Nede se, Khanda Nese se, the detailed explanation of the five aggregate, Hota Newa, already explained. So here, no need to explain again. The meaning Bali refer to the previous lecture. Okay. It is true, Panyendriya ni, Panyendriya dini, Panyendriya, Panya, Indriya. Chattari is first. Chattari 4, Panyendriya dini. Panyendriya is a faculty of the wisdom, etc., etc. Atado, according to the meaning, Amo hoyewa. Amo hoyewa means amoha. Only amoha. Yeah, 4 kind of indriya is only amoha. Because wisdom, isn't it? Different. The according to the personality, Buddha separate explaining 4 different kind of faculty, Panyendriya. But Panyendriya is Panyendriya, isn't it? Wisdom faculty is a wisdom faculty. For the Sotapanna, for the Sakaragami, for the Anagami, for the Arahant, for the Putujana, the general person. But anyway, Panya wisdom is just only Amoha. Okay? We have to understand like this. So, Sesani Tata. Sesani Tata. Sesani is the remaining, the faculty. Tata and the Tata is referred to the detailed explaining of the 5 aggregate. Sarupe Neva. Sarupe Neva is Sarupa is the what we call Sarupa is a kind of the showing the each by each the explaining Agadani is already coming. Agada. Because mostly many faculty is included in the five aggregates, so that's why they are already explaining each by each faculty. The remaining faculty is Panyendriya is only Amoha. Just different is like this. The other faculty is explaining in five aggregate because Vedana is explaining Vedana Khanda. There is the Somna Indriya, Domna Indriya, Sukha Indriya, Dukha Indriya, Upekha Indriya is feeling aggregate, isn't it? So one the explaining feeling aggregate and the five aggregate, so already explain, already show us each by each. So no need here explain again. So that's why I'm just Pali refer to the previous five aggregate session. Okay, so the Pali translation is as to the characteristic and etc. etc. The meaning is that the exposition of the eye and so on should be known according to the characteristic, function, uh, manifestation, proximate cause, etc. etc. But these characteristics, etc., or the given about the description of the five aggregate, so no need to explain again here. And then for the four beginning with the understanding faculty are simply non-delusion according to the meaning. So wisdom is a non-delusion, amoha. And then the rest, the remaining faculty are each given there as such in the aggregate, five aggregate, okay? Panchakanda. Okay, so go to the next one. Explaining here, Kama Dodi. Kama is a order of the teaching. So what the Buddha make an order of the teaching in the 22 faculty here explained. So Kamado, according to the order, a meaning is a yampi. This order also Desana Kamoa. Desana is a teaching, Kama is a order of the teaching. So order meaning is not the other order, the order of Buddha teaching. Okay, the order of Buddha teaching. So the order of Buddha teaching is here, Kamado. We have to understand. So 22 kind of the faculty, one how the Buddha make an order of teaching. Here is explained. Tata. Tata is in that 22 kind of faculty. Ijata Dhame. Ijata. Ijata is inside, internal. Ijata Dhame in the inside Dharma. Parinyaya. Parinyaya meaning is the analytical understanding or knowing. Prajnaya. Prajna is analytical knowing. Because of analytical knowing, Ariya Bhumi. Oh, Ariya is a noble. Bhumi is a ground. Pati Labo. Pati Laba is a getting. Getting the noble ground. How the happen? So that meaning is Ijata Dhamma is internal Dhamma. When you make analytical knowing, internal Dhamma, this is to get noble ground. The meaning is to become a noble person. If you want to become a noble person, you need to make an analytical knowledge in the internal Dhamma. Isn't it? Internal Dhamma. Internal Dhamma here means Chakku, Soda, Chakundari, Sotendari, eye faculty, ear faculty, etc., etc. Isn't it? We already explained in the previous lecture. Internal and external. The Indriya is like this. So, Atta Bhava Pariyapanani. Atta Bhava Pariyapanani. Pariyapana is inclusive in the Atta Bhava is a body. Inclusive in the body. That means in our body. Chakundriya Dini. Chakundriya. Eye faculty, etc., etc. Yeah. Eye faculty, ear faculty, nose faculty, tongue faculty, body faculty, etc., etc. So Patama is a fast. Desidani Buddha teach. Buddha teach fast. What kind of faculty? Chakundriya, Sotendriya, Ghanendriya, Jingwindriya, Kayendriya. So the order of teachings Buddha make like this because those Chakundriya, eye faculty, etc., etc., is Ijata Dhamma, inside Dhamma, internal Dhamma. Internal Dhamma is very important to get the noble ground. When we understand analytical knowing, so that's why Buddha first explaining the faculty is a Chakundriya, Sotendriya, Ghanendriya, Jingwindriya, Kayendriya. Okay? This is a Buddha, the Dhamma talk. The order of Buddha Dhamma talk is like this. You have to understand. Chakku first, Soda, Ghana, Jingwa, Kaya is the first explained. Why Buddha first explained? Because of those are internal Dhamma. Ijata Dhamma. Ijata Dhamma is the ground to become the noble person. Foundation. So that's why. Okay. So Pana. Pana continuously explaining. So is so is here Atabhava. So Atabhava. That body is that body is Yang Dhamma, kind of Dhamma, Upadaya, depend, ATD, female ATD, female like this, ATD, Wa, or Purisodi, Wa, Puriso is a man, or male, female or male, Sankhan Kachati, we call. Yeah, the human being is a two kind, male and female and male, you know. Because of female and male, who make that kind of difference? Human being is human being, but we call that there's a male, there's a female. Why? Because of the, you know, Yandama means bhava, eti bhava, etindriya, or purisa bhava, purisendriya, isn't it? Femininity faculty and masculinity faculty is to make a difference, male and female. Nobody make it. That's why Buddha's. Next one is explain after Chaku Soda Gana Jingwa Kaya. That the faculty explaining, Buddha explain Aitindriya and Purisendriya. So again, this one is Sodi. Sodi. So is that we call male, female. That means that we call male, female. Nidasana. Nidasanata. Nidasana is showing. Huh? The door from the Chakundriya, etc. Atindriya. Atindriya is free. The femininity faculty, Purisendriya and cha, masculinity faculty also. Desita, Buddha talk. Buddha explain. So the order of Buddha teaching is like this. Chaku Soda Gana Jingwa Kaya, Chakundriya, Sodendriya, Ganendriya, Jingwindriya, Kayandriya is a Ijada Dhamma inside internal. So that's why that is a very important to begin a noble person. So the first those Indriya explaining, and then after that Buddha explain 18 Indriya and Buddhist Indriya because those faculty is make a male and female for the human being. Okay, and then so is referred to the male and female. Okay, so that male and female, duida is a two, isn't it? Two kind. So duidobi, that two kind of faculty, Atindriya and Purisendriya, also Jivitendriya Pati Bada Oti Iti. Jivitendriya is the life faculty. Pati Bada is a connect. Pati Bada. Oti is happen. So happening connection with the Jivitendriya. Male, female. Without Jivitendriya, we cannot call male, female, isn't it? For example, the tree is no male and female. Tree is tree, just tree, tree. Because a tree has no Jivitendriya. The tree is, no living being. But human being is a living being. Living being is a connect with the Jivitendriya, isn't it? Life faculty. So life faculty, without life faculty, male and female is not working. So Male and female is very connect with the Jivitendriya. Together, working together with the Jivitendriya. So that's why Buddha, it is like this, Nyapanatan. Nyapana, nya is to understand. Jnana, to understand. Nyapanatan is for understanding, Nyapanatan for understanding the door from that Aitindriya and Purisendriya, Jivitendriya, the life faculty, Desitan, Buddha talk. So the order of Buddha teaching is like this. First, Buddha teaches Chakku, Sota, Ghana, Jiva, Kaya. After that, Aitindriya, Purisendriya. After that, Jivitendriya, like this. So order of the Buddha teaching is very meaningful. Why Buddha teach like this? Why Buddha teach first the Jivitendriya? Huh? There's a reason here explained. Okay? And then Yawa Tassa Pavotati. Yawa is that much. Yawa. Yawa that much. Tassa is referred to the Jivitendriya. Tassa is that life faculty. Life faculty is bodhati happen. Bodhi happen. Happen meaning is continuously happen. Tawa that much means the life faculty continuously happening. Edesan is those. Here those means Vedidana. Feeling. Edesan Vedidana. Those feeling Ani Vati. Vati is happening. Ani is double negative is happening. Ni Vati. Isn't it? Definitely happening. So Jivitendriya continuous happening. The feeling also continuously happening. That means that we stay alive. We have a feeling, isn't it? If we didn't stay alive, we don't have any feeling, like a lock. After we don't have a life faculty, like a lock, no feeling. So keep on, the life faculties keep on happening. Feeling also keep on happening, isn't it? Buddha explained like this. So the meaning is we are stay alive, we stay have a feeling. We don't have a stay alive, we have no feeling. Like this. Okay? And then Yancha Kenchi. Yancha Kenchi. Vedida. Yancha Kenchi Vedida. So the meaning is Yancha Kenchi means every Vedida is a feeling. If we have every all kind of feeling, the meaning. Sabantan Sabanda means Saban is all time is that feeling is dukkha, suffering. Dukkandi, dukkan, dukkan iti. Dukkan suffering, it is like this. Jnāpanattham, for understanding the door from the the feeling, the door is from the feeling, Sukhindriya dini, Dukhindriya. The door is from after Dukhindriya, Sukhindriya dini, Sukhindriya, etc., etc. Desidani Buddha teach. Okay. And then tan nirodha thambana. Tan nirodha thambana. Bana, the other one is tan nirodha times that tan is referred to the feeling. That feeling, tan, that feeling, nirodha is disappearing. For disappearing of the feeling, ididhame, those dhamma means here Saddhendriya, Saddhendriya, Viriyendriya, Sattendriya, Samadhendriya, Pinyendriya, isn't it? 5 Indriya is here Buddha continuously explain. Ididhamma. Ididhamma, those dhamma meaning is Saddhendriya, confident faculty, Viriyendriya, effort faculty, Sattendriya, mindfulness faculty, Samadhendriya, concentration faculty, Panyendriya, wisdom faculty. Bhavedabhani, Bhavedabhadi, Bhavedabha iti. Bhavedabha is should be developed. Yeah, without developing the 5 faculty, Saddhendriya, Viriyendriya, Sattendriya, Samadhendriya, Panyendriya, these 5 faculty without developing, we cannot make a disappearing of the feeling disappear. Okay, so patipatti dasanatha. Patipatti dasanatha. Patipatti is a practice. Patipatti, practice. Dasana is showing. For showing the practice meditation, practice here is meditation. To practice meditation, to show the practice meditation, the door from the Somnasendriya, Sukhendriya, Dukkhendriya, Somnasendriya, Ubekhendriya. So those Indriya, feeling Indriya, faculty, feeling faculty, Saddhadini, Saddhendriya, etc. Desidani, Buddha gave the Dharma talk or explain. So in this way, the Buddha Dharma, order of Dharma is like this. Okay? Order of Dharma is one by one. The Buddha explained like this. Kama door is the meaning. Order of Buddha Dharma is the first Buddha explained Chakhundriya, Sotendriya, Ghanendriya, Chengwendriya, Kayendriya. Because of their Ijjata Dhamma, inside Dharma, when they understanding, very, very analytical understanding at the time, that person became the noble person. This is a foundation. So that's why first Buddha explained these five faculty. And then Buddha explained another two faculties, Purisendriya, Aitindriya and Purisendriya, because of these are different. After that, Chivitendriya, Buddha explained, and after that, Buddha explained with feeling faculty. Feeling faculty is five kind. Somnasendriya, Domnasendriya, Sukhindriya, Dukhindriya, and Upakindriya. Five kind of feeling faculty. And then after that, Buddha explained um, Satendriya, Viryendriya, Satendriya, Samadhendriya, and Vinyendriya, isn't it? So, according to the order of Buddha teachings like this, you have to understand. Okay? Okay, so the here the Pali English translation is as to the order, according to the order of Buddha teaching. This is the only order of Buddha teaching. The Kamado in Pali is. So here in the noble play, noble foundation, which is the state of the straight entry, etc., etc. Noble meaning is the Sotapanna, etc., etc. Is attained through the fully understanding or analytical understanding of the internal Dhamma. Internal Dhamma meaning is I, faculty, etc., etc. Five kind. So the rest included in the Sattva or the teach, Buddha teach first. And then femininity faculty and masculinity faculty to show on what account that selfhood is called woman or man. So that's why Buddha explained these two. And then next, the life faculty. The life faculty is to make known that although there is a selfhood of the two kind of uh, femininity faculty and masculinity faculty, stay is existence is bound up with the life faculty. And then next, the bodily pleasure faculty, etc., to make known there is a no remission of those feelings as long as the life faculty continue. So the all kind of faculty is arising, and ultimately this is we call suffering dukkha. So next, the faith faculty, etc., to show the way, since those things are to be developed in order to make another suffering. Okay, and then we go to the next one. The Pali continue. Imaya patipatiya. Imaya patipatiya, with that practice of meditation. Imaya is that. Patipatiya is a practice of meditation. With that practice of meditation, Esa Dhammo. Oh, Esa Dhammo is that Dharma. That Dhamma meaning is Aninya, Tinya, Samitendriya. So the last three faculty, number one, first one is Aninya, Tinya, Samitendriya, isn't it? You remember? So that's why Esa Dhammo Patamang first. Adani is himself or herself. Padu bhavati ti. Padu bhavati iti. Padu bhava is obvious. Iti like this. Patipatiya Patipatiya is for the practice of meditation. Amoga bhava dasanata. Amoga. No, moga is no benefit. Is not no benefit. Dasana is to show. To show not no benefit. The meaning is a benefit. So the practice meditation is benefit to show the benefit at all from that. Anenya tenya samitendriya. Anenya tenya samitendriya. I shall come to know the unknown. Phakadi. Translate like that in English. I shall come to know the unknown. Phakadi. For Sotapanna is the first time knowing. Long, the brown or river Sansara, never know. First time knowing for the Sotapanna, understanding the kind of Phakadi is wisdom Phakadi, but the wisdom Phakadi is Aninya, Tenyasa, Mitendriya. That's why I shall come to know the unknown Phakadi. They translate like this. Tasewa. Tasewa is that Anenya Tenya Samitendriya only Palada. Palada is the result. Palada, the result of fruition. The door from that Anandara. Anandara is the following. Bhavedabhadocha. Bhavedabhado is practice meditation also. The door from that and then Inyendriya. Sorry, Inyendriya. Inyendriya. Final knowledge faculty. Inyendriya, final knowledge faculty, Buddha explained. The door from that Inyendriya, the door is referred to the Inyendriya. That is refer to the Inyendriya. So the final knowledge, the Inyendriya, from that, Paran later, Bhavanaya. Bhavanaya is after practice meditation. Imasa. Imasa is the kind of Dhamma. Adhigamo, attain. Adhigamo is attain. Adhigade pana, adhigade cha pana. Adhigade cha pana is after attaining the Dhamma. Imasame. Imasame means in this arahant, kenchi nati. Kenchi is something to do, nati, there's not. There's nothing to do something. Because after arahant, nothing to do, to practice. That means to practice meditation. Uttarani more than Karaniyani. Karaniya. Karaniya is the thing what to do. More the thing what to do, nati, there is not. It is like this, Nyapanatan, to know, and is at the end, Paramasa sa Buddha. Paramasa sa Buddha. Parama Asasa Buddha. So here Pali is a little bit difficult Pali. Parama Asasa Buddha. Parama is the best. Asasa is how do Asasa is uh, no Asasa Pasasa here. Asasa is just relief. Relief. The best release. Buddha is happening. Happening the best release. The best release means free from the samsara. Free from the samsara means the best release here. Paramasasasa, Paramasasasa Buddha. Paramasasa Buddha. Anya, sorry. Aninyata Waindriya. Aninyata Waindriya, the final knower faculty, the Arhan, for the Arhan. Here, Aninyata Waindriya means translate like this. Final knower faculty. Final knower means the Arhan. Final knower faculty, they sit down, Buddha talk. It is like this. Ayameta, ayang, ita, ayang. That explanation is ita in that 22 kind of faculty. Kamo, the order of Buddha teaching. Kamo is the order. The order means the order of Buddha teaching. So 22 kind of faculty Buddha, order Buddha teaching like this. Five is Chakundriya, Sotendriya, Ghanendriya, Jingwendriya, Kayendriya. Why Buddha these are first? Because of these first thing is Ichada, internal Dharma. We need to fully understand it to become the newer person. This is very important. So that's why first Buddha teach. And then after that, to understand female and male, how different so these femininity faculty and masculinity faculty is play. After that, that male and female is connect with the life faculty. So Jivitendriya is play, isn't it? After that, the one we whenever we have a have a life faculty, the feeling faculty is always arising. Because we stay alive, we have a stay feeling, isn't it? We don't have we are not stay alive, we don't have any kind of feeling. So that's why after life faculty, Jivendriya, Buddha explained the 5 kind of feeling faculty. Somnasendriya, Domnasendriya, Sukhendriya, Dukkhendriya, Ubekhendriya, isn't it? So how to overcome that feeling, how to make an end of the feeling? We need to practice 5 kind of faculty: Satendriya, Viriyendriya, Satendriya, Samadhendriya, Panyendriya. That's why these 5 faculty explain. So the order of Buddha teaching like this connect. Yeah. So Buddha didn't take any kind of thing without reason. There's a reasonable Buddha teaching is the order of Buddha teaching like this. And then after that, for the Sotapanna, Ananyatinyasa, Midendriya, and then Sakaragami, Anagami, for those renewable person, Inyendriya, and then for Arhan, Arhan wisdom is Ananyata Windriya. Inyada Windriya, sorry. Inyada Windriya, yeah. Final Noah faculty. So like this, you have to understand. So very meaningful what the Buddha explained, these 22 kind of faculty is in the order. Okay, so the Pali English translation. Next, I shall come to know the unknown and Tinyasa Mitendriya faculty to show that the way is not sterile. Saying it's true the way that is a state of fast manifested in oneself. Next, the final knowledge faculty in Indriya, because it is a fruit of the last mentioned faculty and much be developed. The practice meditation again after that. Next, the final Noah faculty, the supreme reward, is taught last to make known. It is attained by the development of the meditation. That when it is attained, there is nothing more to do for the Arahant. So this is an order of the Buddha teaching here for the 22 kind of faculty. Okay. And then we go to the next one. This one is a Veda Vedadi. Veda Abheda. Veda Vedadi means Veda and Abheda. Veda is a different kind. Abheda is a not different, similar kind, like this. It is like this, Jivitendriya Seva. Chatta. Chatta is a cha ita. Cha especially ita in that faculty. Jivitendriya Seva. Only Jivitendriya Pero different. And he, it is true. Tan is that Jivitendriya, refer to the Jivitendriya. Tan, that Jivitendriya life faculty is Rupa Jivitendriya. Rupa Jivitendriya is a material life faculty and Arupa Jivitendriya. Arupa Jivitendriya is a mental life faculty. Material life faculty and mental life faculty, two different kinds. Jivitendriya is Duida Hodi. So Duida, two different kinds. Hodi happen. So Jivitendriya is a two different kinds. Rupa Jivitendriya and Arupa Jivitendriya. Okay? Sesana, the remaining faculty, the other remaining faculties, Abhido, no different kind. Abhido, no different kind. It is like this, A1 meta, A1 eta. It is A1 like this, eta, and that's a 22 kind of faculty. Beta do, different and no different kind. Vinayachyan, exposition, Vijanadi should be known. Okay? So, the Pali English translation is as to divided and undivided. They translate divided. Divided means a different kind, and undivided means no different kind. So here there is only different kind of life faculty, two different kind, material life faculty and immaterial life faculty. Like this, life faculty, Jivitendriya has a two kind. But there's a no different kind of the other remaining faculty. This is how the exposition should be known here according to the different kind and no different kind. Okay? And then we go to the next one. Pali, continue. Gecha, function. Gecha function meaning is Vichadi function meaning is Indriyana for the faculty Kechanti. Kecha function is K what? K means what? Idiche if someone asked the question. Tawa fast. Secondary sa. Secondary is for the eye faculty. Chakayadana. Chakuvinyana daduya. Tansamyudaganam chadamana. Indriya pachina pachayo. The patana in the patana. Indriya pacha. Chakayadana. Chakayadana is the eye faculty is Chakuvinyana daduya for the eye consciousness element. Tansamyudaganam. Tansamyudaganam is Samyuda is associated with the I consciousness, Dhamana, various kind of manifestos Dhamma, Indriya Pachena Pacho, faculty condition. So it is like the Vachana to what the Buddha talk. Vachana is a Buddha talk. It is like the Vachana to what the Buddha talk. Yandang that yandang Indriya Pachya Bhavena. Indriya Pachya Bhavena is a faculty condition happening. Faculty condition. Sadi Taban. Sadi Taban meaning is make complete. Should be complete. Sadi Taban should be complete. Atano meaning is here I faculty if set. Atano meaning is I faculty if set. Tikha mandadi bhavena. Tikha is strong, manda is low, etc. etc. Bhavena happening. Chakko vajnanadi dhamana. I consciousness, etc., etc., for the Dharma, Tikha Mandadi Sankhada. We call Tikha strong and Manda low. Atta Karanu Vatta Panna. Attakaranu Vattapanna. Attakara is a make following. Idan, this one, Indriya condition is Kacha function. So Indriya faculty condition. Faculty condition is here we call Kacha function. We have to understand. Okay. So the Pali English translation is according to the function Kacha. What is the faculty function? This is a question if someone asked. The answer is firstly because of the what I base in the condition as a faculty condition for the I consciousness element and for the manifest associated with this. So the I faculty function is a cause to its own powerful and the strong and slow, etc., the occurrence of the I consciousness and associated manifest in the mood parallel to its own. So which is called they are strong or slow or slow, not slow, the very low, etc., the function being accomplished through the state of faculty condition. So the meaning is the I, etc., very strong, I consciousness, and the other thing also strong because of the faculty condition. Indriya Pachaya, what the Buddha teach in the 24 universal condition. Okay, Patana, Chani, Patana teaching. Okay, then we go to the next one. Next one, Bali continue explain. A1 like this. A1 like this. Sota Kana Jiwa Kayana. Soda is ear faculty, Kana, nose faculty, Jiwa, tongue faculty, Kaya, body faculty. So for those faculty, even similarly, you have to understand same function. That the same function meaning is a faculty condition. Indriya Pachaya. Manindriya Sabbana. Pana, the the other faculty explaining Manindriya, mind faculty. For the mind faculty, Manindriya Sa. For the mind faculty, Sajada Dhammana. Sajada is the cognizant Dhamma. Sahajada is together, cognizant Dhamma. Cognizant Dhamma is mind and manifest. Manifest is cognizant together. Mind and manifest all together. So we call here Sahajada meaning is manifest. So many different kind of manifest. Here Sahajada Dhammana, the cognizant Dhamma or together Dhamma manifest. This is not the other. And atano, atano meaning is the mind itself wasa pavatapana. Wasa is which. Wasa, what tapana is happening. So the meaning is here translate all mastery. It's all mastery. When atano wasa pavatana is all mastery. So the meaning is all manifestors arising together with the mind, they are always follow the mind. So mind, because mind is a leader, isn't it? Mind is a leader. So the manifestors always follow the leader of the mind. The meaning. Okay. And then Jividendriyasa. For the life faculty, Sajada Dhammanu Palana. Sajada is the cognizant Dhamma. Cognizant Dhamma here is materiality and mentality. Two kind. Okay, you have to understand. Two kind, not because the Jividendriya is a two kind, isn't it? Rupa Jividendriya, Arupa Jividendriya. So two kind of the cognizant Dhamma, together Dhamma is also two kind. Anubala is always, Anu is always, Pala is protect. always protecting. Nupala. Okay? And then 18 Indriya, Purisindriyana for the femininity faculty and masculinity faculty. 80 Purisa Linga Nimeta. Very long. 80 female, Purisa male. Linga is Linga is a mark. Nimeda is a mark. Linga is kind of the feature. Nimeda is mark. Kukuta. Kukuta is a walk. Akapa. Akapa is a way. Akapa karanu vidana. Karanu vidana. Akapa kara is a make. Atapa kara, atapa akara, or atapa akara. Atapa is the way. Akara is aspect. Nu vidana. Nu vida is following. And then sukha, dukkha, somanasa, domanasa, indriya. Sukhendriya, dukkhendriya, somanasa indriya, domanasa indriya. So how many here? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 feeling faculty here. Sukha, sukhendriya, dukkhendriya, somanasa indriya, domanasa indriya. Not upakhendriya here. Okay? Upakhendriya is separately explained. Here only 4 feeling aggregate. Sukhendriya, dukkhendriya, somnasindriya, domanasindriya. Sajada dhamma together, the condition the dharma, abhibhavita. Abhibhavita. Now abhibhavita is separate. Abhibhavita make a separate. Abhibhavita yathasakan. Yathasakan is olarika nupapana. Yathasakan is accordingly. Olarika is olarika is very rough. Akara is aspect. Aspect of rough. Nupapana is a reach. Reaching the rough aspect. Because sukha dukkha is very, very strong, isn't it? One the sukha arising, dukkha arising, somanasa arising, domanasa arising, very strong. The feeling, these 4 feelings are very strong. Upekha is not. Upekha is very subtle, not rough. These 4 feelings are very rough, so that all harika kara nupapana. Very rough aspect, rich. And the upakhendriyasa, for the upekha feeling, for the neutral feeling, fakadi. For the neutral feeling fakadi, upakhendriyasa, santapa, santapa, no, santa panida, sorry. Santa, yeah. Santa panida Majimata kara nupapapana. Sanda is calm. Panida is best. Mijima is middle. Mijima. Mijata, sorry. Mijata is middle. Akara is aspect. So neutral feeling is like this. Sanda is very calm and Panida is the best. And Mijata is in the middle. Not go to extreme. That meaning, middle meaning is not go to the extreme. So that's why when the upeka feeling arising, we don't know. Sometimes we don't know because the upeka is very calm. Sometimes upeka feelings we think it's good. It's good because it's very subtle. Yeah. So Sanda, Panida, Michata Karanupapana. Very calm and it's very good and in the middle way, no response very strongly. So that kind of aspect akara nupapana is rich. So the function is like this. You have to understand. So the Pali, the English translation here. So in the case of ear, faculty, nose faculty, tongue faculty, body faculty is same, like eye faculty, but the function of mind faculty, manindriya, is to make condition arising together stages, manifest subject to its own mastery. That is of the life faculty is to maintain or protect condition stages, and then that of the femininity faculty and masculinity faculty is to allow the mood or mark, sign, walk, and way of the man and woman. That of the faculty of the pleasurable feeling, painful feeling, joyful feeling, and grief feeling is to govern condition stages and impart their own particular mood or the crossnet. Yeah, crossnet to those stages. So that's one they are faculty govern. And then that was the no equanimity. That of the neutral feeling faculty is to impart to them the mood or the quiet superiority and the neutrality. Yeah. So upekha feeling is like this, very quiet. Sometimes upekha feeling arising, we think it's a very good superiority and neutrality, neutral. So no reaction to the object at the time. So sometimes, the upekha feeling is, we think is good. But upekha feeling also arising and disappearing nature. Nature dukkha anatta, isn't it? You have to understand. Okay. And then Pali continue explaining Saddhadina. Saddhadina, Saddha, the confident faculty, etc., etc. For them, Patipakkhabhi bhavana. Patipakha abhibhavana. Patipakha is opposite. Patipakha is the opposite. The confident, no confident. Effort, no effort. Mindfulness, no mindfulness. Like this, opposite. And then the concentration, no concentration, wandering. And then Wisdom, no wisdom, moha. So like this, opposite. Patipakha. Huh? Abhidhamma is Patipakha Abhidhamma is oppressed, opposite thing, opposite dharma. Samyutta Dhammanincha. Samyutta Dhamma is associated dharma. Associated dharma is the other manifest also. The Pasanakara. Pasanakara. Pasana is clarity. Pasana akara aspect of the clarity. Adi is etc. Bhava sambhavana. Bhava is happening. Sambhavana is rich happening. Clarity aspect. This is a kecha for the Saddhendriya, etc. And then Aninya Tenyasa Mitendriyasa. For the Aninya Tenyasa Mitendriya Sanyo Janata. Sanyo Janataya. Taya. Pahanan Jiva. Sanyo Janataya is 3 kind of time. Taya is 3. Pahana is removing. Removing 3 kind of time. Sanyojana. Okay. Sambhyudananja. Sambhyuda is associated dharma, manifest, other manifest also. Tapahana bimukha bhava karana. Tapahana is 3 kind of time. Sanyojana. Removing. Abhimukha is toward. Karana is making. Is function for that indriya. And then Inyendriya is the final knowledge faculty. For the final knowledge faculty, Kama Raga Vyabhada Dhati to very long. Kama Raga Vyabhada Di Tanukarana Ahananchewa. Very long bari. Kama Raga is a sensual attachment. Sensual attachment. Vyavada is anger. Vyavada di, etc. Tanukarana is a Tanukarana means little happening. Not frequently happening, arising. The Kamaraga and Vyavada, these kilesa is little happening. The Nukaran Hananja removing. Little happening, removing. Sajada Nanja. Sajada is together connection manifests. I don't know. Is it said Vasanu Pawad Vasanu Vattabana. Vasanu Vattabana is the following his wage. This is a kecha for the Inyendriya. And then last one, Inyadawendriyasa. final nose faculty for the final nose faculty is sabbakichisu, all function, sabbakichisu. In all function, osoka pahanan jiva. Osoka is effort, vidya. Osoka also vidya. Same similar meaning is similar meaning, same meaning, not similar, same meaning. Osoka vidya. So effort. Bahana is removing the effort for all kind of function. And amata bimukha bhava pachayata cha. Amata is a no that amata. Bimukha is a toward. So no that meaning here is a nibbana. Toward the nibbana, pachaya is a condition. Happening condition. Toward the nibbana. Samyuddhanandi. Samyuddha is associated dharma. Evam mita, evam ita, evam like the ita, and this 22 kind of faculty, which are according to the function. Vinayachayam, exposition, vijaniya should be known. Okay, so the Pali English translation is that of the faculty of the faith or confidence, etc., is to overcome the opposition things and then to impart, to associate manifests, the mood or the confidence and so on. And then that all the I shall come to know the unknown faculty is supposed to abandon 3 fetters, Sanyojana, to confront the associated Dharma with the abandon of the Dharma. And then that function of the final knowledge faculty is both to attenuate and abandon respectively last evil, etc., to subject cognition stages to its own mastery. And the function of the final knower faculty is both to abandon and undergo the effort in all functions, what to do the practice meditation, and then to condition associate their stages by confronting them with the deathless nibbana. So this is its position should be known here for 22 faculty according to the function. Okay. Okay, so I think today we stop here. So the more you understand like this, you will be understand more detail the 22 kind of the faculty. So the Buddha explained 22 kind of faculty is said to practice meditation, to understand in fully understanding the I faculty, etc., you make a noble stage. So that's why it's very important to practice with the 22 kind of faculty to make a wisdom. Okay, so before stop the lecture, our Buddha teaching lasts longer and longer in the universe. The more Buddha teaching lasts longer, the more we can get the benefit, like to attain the wisdom, with the 22 kind of faculty, practice meditation, etc. So we wish Buddha Sasanam Chiyantitu in 3 times, please. Buddha Sasanam Chiyantitu. Buddha Sasanam Chiyantitu. Buddha Sasana Chiran Ditetu Sadhu 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 Idame Punya Asawakaya Wahotu Idame Punya Nibbanasa Pachayo Hotu Idame Punya Megapala Nyanasa Pachayo Hotu Sadhu Sadhu Sadhu. Thank you very much for your watching. See you next week. Have a good day. Bye bye.